And it ended with a guy coming up to me yesterday, and he said, "Hey man, hello, how you doing?" I scanned his margarita that he wanted to buy, and month, day, year. Must gather information. The guy was a young-looking, good-looking guy, had kind of scary eyes. I didn't want to look into them. Um, but he looked young, and he looked like a healthy, younger guy, He looked under 40 to me. I don't know. It's hard to tell age sometimes. But anyway, I'm obligated by law to, you know, find out if they're 21. You have to be 21 to buy alcohol or the booze and the cigarettes and all that garbage. And so the guy was like, or no, I asked, "May I see your ID, please, sir?" I said, "May." If I said, "Can I," would he? Well, I used the correct thing, "May I see your ID, please?" Because I have to check anyway. And he said, "No, you may not." And he ran away into the store. So he ran into the aisle then, and I think he went into the candy aisle. You can easily steal stuff there. And then he came back up, and he says to me, "How old are you? 30, 31, 32-ish? You don't have any problems, do you?" I didn't say anything, I just stood there, and he starts saying, like, "You doing that to me, asking me for ID like that? You know what you're doing? You are racial profiling me. I could tell. You racial profile. That's what you did." And he just keeps going. Then he threatens me with, "I know people." Now, I don't know if he meant like he knows people like local drug dealers and local killers and stuff. That's fine. You guys come kill me. That's fine. But I think he was saying it more in respect of he knows like corporate people, and so he was threatening me with like disciplinary stuff through my job if I didn't give him a margarita without checking his ID. So he was threatening me, potentially threatening my life and potentially threatening my job. I think he was more going the job angle. So I reach under the desk then. I haven't said anything. I don't like talking. When I speak, once the sword comes out of the sheath, you're in trouble. Those kids found that out the other day, dumping 18-pack of Pepsi. Then the sword comes out of its sheath. Run. So I didn't say anything this whole time. "You racial profile, you white, you racial." And so I reach under the desk like this, And he's like, "What, is that a gun?" And then I put the phone on the table, and I say, "You need to leave." And then he keeps going on. What I do? What I do? You racial profile. You racist. F you mother F. 911. Beep beep beep. You need to leave. It's ringing. You need to leave. What are you gonna tell the cop? What I do? What I do? And why do I have to deal with all this? Why do I have to deal with this crap? And he's still okay. So he's finally made it to the door. Phone's still ringing. Um, Mother effing Ray, mother, you racial profile. Eh! And I have this huge huge guy pass him as he's cussing and yelling at me, and but he finally went out the door, and I got the police lady on the phone. She is a beautiful sounding. What do you call the police lady? The lady on the radio. She sounds very attractive. You know, you'd think it would be like, "Does the police what you want?" Something like that, you know. But it's like this super attractive sounding police lady, and she just sounds like so cute. And man, just man. But anyway, I told her, yeah, he left. He was threatening everybody, and so sorry to bother you. You don't have to send the police. Sorry, I didn't. I just had to do that just in case, you know. If he wanted to stay in the store, I asked him to leave. He wouldn't leave, so I was calling you. You bring the coppers out here, and they can throw him out. You know, that'd be great. But anyway, he's gone, so it's all right. But yeah, and then so as I was telling the police that big guy that came in, he was like, "Man, I'm about to beat his ass," you know. As he comes in, I'm on the phone with him. This giant guy is like a head taller than me. So it's I want to I don't even know if that person exists. You know, was that an angel? Is this giant 7 foot tall guy makes an appearance? You know, and I don't even see him after that. So I have protection that I don't even know about. Praise God. But just why do you have to deal with these things? You know. But anyway, that question, do you have any problems from that guy? Ask that of yourself right now. Am I a spoiled white um, guy with white male with no problems, and I'm evil, and I'm a spoiled brat, I don't appreciate anything, and I'm the scum of the earth, and I have no problems, so I have no understanding of anything related to any human being ever? Something like that. Is that my perspective? You know, I think we all have a big problem these days. It's right here. It's where we are in Romans here. We're in Romans chapter 8, verse 30 is where we left off at. And we're still going through 7, 8, 9, talking about what this guy was, he was worth.